All right, I'm just going to have fun with this commenter. Not calling him an asshole at all. I'm just having a little bit of fun, and at least the dude seems to have a little bit of a sense of humor. But my thing is, I was just trying something new to see how it goes. And, I'm saying things in a joking way and not to be rude. Sometimes I got this, from where I come from, friends both black and white. Not so much a rudeness, but a sense of humor that you can sort of get away with, to joke things off. Just trying to see how it goes. And I'm not saying, well, I'm not. I don't want to go have an attitude and say, oh, I don't really owe the viewer a dang thing, or I'm not going to say I don't care about his opinions or critiquing a thing without explaining myself. I don't want to be like that either. I figure just humorize it a little bit. I understand what they're saying, but I'm just farting around with the concept of just to see what happened. You know how you get those, what the hell do you call them? That I used to use them. I haven't been using them lately, where you can have the square at the very end of the video to, everybody's YouTube videos have them, right? Where they have the square at the end inviting you to click. I think you can put them on the beginning. And I said, you know what? What do I need that for? Why don't I do my own thing and show people everything that I'm all about? Flaunt it in their face and try to send messages, and it's a little bit of everything, an innuendo or this or that, and they want to show you or introduce the audience whether they like you or not. Say an audience that doesn't like you isn't on that's just maybe on the fence. You can have an innuendo of what you're all about, and they can just say what they will or think what they will. But like I said, yoga, cook, pick one, rant. Well, I call my thing yoga. I could have called it Pilates or called anything, and the yoga part as well. You got these Christian fanatics that think everything that looks like yoga is a big sin, and you're going to burn in hellfire or something. And so I call it yoga. Well, you got to call it something on, YouTube to get views. But to be fair, I can call it other than yoga. But you can class there's a little bit of everything. But at the same time, yoga or Pilates can be the polite way of saying what you're really training for or whatever. But at the same time, it's the yoga and there's other things too. But the way people are lately, you kind of have to have yourself launder what you're doing in a wise way a little bit, you know what I mean? While not totally denying, what's potentially can be for, you know what I mean? Which is about your constitutional rights and everything else too, where that I joked about, yeah, it's one of the things that they can't take away these other political groups, but they will if they try, but anyway, it's, and I was looking at other YouTubers that do their thing. I got to look at his name, but I know him by sight. What the hell's his name? He has his whole thing, no, not his face on there, right? And he's playing video games while ranting about a particular thing. It's about video games and video game news, and not just video game news, all kind of political news. What the hell's the guy's name? I got to look for him in my thing. But I'm bad with names, but I see him on here. I'll take a look later and let you know. But yeah, you got people doing that. I mean, it's not a wrong thing, but I mean, there's a lot of reasons. And I'm just saying I'm humorizing this and joking it off and saying it's my way of saying, oh, come on now. Don't tell me you try to act like you really don't know why I'm doing it or one of the reasons. Well, that's just it, trying something new. And plus I got people with views that would comment on my stuff, and if I do one thing or the other, they'll make comments that seem to, not just that they're bad comments or hate comments, there's something about them that they presume other things about you that they really don't know. And then you kind of like to send little messages. Well, there's other friends too that know me real well too. It's a good communication tool, and I think a lot of that is for some of them who do get it. You know what I mean? Transferring of messages back and forth. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons. You know what I mean? But kind of show people what you're all about, whether you have the damn YouTube or not. YouTube is just a thing where introducing a particular amount of your friends to it, whether you get viral or not. But it's a good tool, if you will, to communicate with some of your own that are some of your friends that are silent, that are out there. For example, I got friends and supporters and people out there that you notice why I don't give a damn or require any of my friends out there who are probably listening, right? I don't require them to, when, for example, when somebody makes a shitty comment about me, I don't push my friends to go stick up for me and attack the troll, so to speak, and I don't need that. But if they want to, they can, if they want to speak their own opinion. But I'm not even like these other people. Say there's these other YouTubers, the ones that like me and the ones that don't like me. I noticed there's a lot of ones out there that the first thing they do cry to their friends and go and well, I don't want to say mass report, but run to their friends and get them all to. I don't need to do that shit. I'm just do whatever with a smirk on my face or whatever. And contrary to my first, YouTube video that I just tested a live one, there was, I don't know, the person was just somebody's brat kid. You know how I could have been showing some nice scenery in my walks, but what I was doing, I was kind of going down with the camera, bricks on the sidewalk, right? Because I'm in an area where maybe a few people, you don't want them to get mad and think you're recording them, but I do some pretty good scenery, which I might do eventually. But he tried this. He don't know nothing about my channel and don't see, and he says, makes a total ass out of himself and presumes I go through life. Oh, I didn't know that. I go through life with my head down and what do you call it? And no, as a matter of fact, everything about my YouTube channel, it gives you the ability to walk around the street with your head high and a cocky look on your face, and don't worry what people think of you and stuff like that. But well, if you look at that other video where I was making fun of the commenter or whatever too, but that's the kind of shit can deal with really. And I'm not promising I'm not gonna do no more live videos of walking around like that. There was a YouTuber from England that used to do just that. It was down, camera was a little down, but in a nicer scenery area, he had the camera up where there's no people gonna bitch like you're recording them. You know how people get like that, so. And I noticed the Facebook Live mechanism on this camera is going quite well, so that last one I was just testing things out, it was a little shitty, but anyway, I don't know, it's all about doing whatever the hell you want and giving people a little innuendo about their presumptions, just do whatever the hell you want and however it goes, and some people like it and some people don't, but nonetheless you're putting it out there anyway. And some of the stuff that I do have out there, I'm very proud of, and I don't get hardly anything negative about, but it's one of my primary purposes anyway. But I'm just going to end it right here.